Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole
Hal!
I brought you something to wear.
Thanks, Henry. Oh, it's a lovely dress. I'll definitely wear it. What have you come to see me about?
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to. The time passes so quickly with you, Henry. Come and see me again sometime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day to you. God be with you.
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit. You'll
Carrots
be able to
that'll
feed
make
the
you and
whole
your
family
family
with
happy.
fresh bread.
Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at
God grant you health. How may I help you? God be with you.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so.
Since it's you,
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded. Good luck to you.
let's talk about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Is this enough?
It's not worth it to me.
Náš tatíček nebo štíček, daj jim pán Bůh
Aye,
nebesa.
that would do it.
Přijeli staré baby na trapáči do lesa. Od neděle do neděle hraj muziko veselé.
Good luck to you.
Katiska má roztrané, sláma trčí z prdele.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, so.
What do you say to this?
That's not enough. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Fresh bread, come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I'd tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jeschek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
God bless you.
God save you. What can I do for you? God be with you.
Bread! Bread! Rolls and pretzels!
pity on
I'm
me.
from Skalitz.
A
I
poor
lost
wretch.
everything I had.
Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
God's blessings. Good luck then.
God be with you.
Well, I never.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes.
Salt, caraway seeds, garlic and more. Come and get it.
Like a
Man
little lass.
cannot live by
Come
bread
and buy
alone,
some.
but he can't live without it either.
Come on up and see.
Good day to you. What do you need?
And another thing. Thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
What the?
What the hell was that?
Hey!
Look out.
Well, Henry, it cost me a lot of effort, but it seems I've finally succeeded in making a half-decent warrior out of you. Anything I can do for you?
How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here. The only thing I have to read is the Bible, and the Hanish won't let anyone near me but the priest. Have you any idea the monotonous drivel that fella comes out with?
This world is but a trial. Be repentant.
He talks to me as if I'm about to breathe my last. Actually, he talks to me as if I were already dead. Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Ratte Baths? I need a change of scene before moss starts growing on me.
Why to the baths?
Well, a hot bath does a man good.
It does. Which is why you can bath here any time you like.
Have you ever seen Clara, the bathhouse wench? Henry, she's a beauty. If I didn't know better, I'd say I was in love with her.
If you don't mind, sir, I've got something else I'd rather do.
I can't imagine what could be more interesting. Oh, all right. If you change your mind, come to the baths after dusk. Good luck, then.
God bless you. What troubles you?
God be with you.
Hey, you've no... Mother of God.
People, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread. And pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink. Fresh bread. Come and get it. Man cannot live.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Fresh bread. Come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it
Onions
either.
that'll even make your man cry like a little lamb. Come and buy some.
Indeed. Why should I?
Bread, fresh bread. Bread. Rolls, buns. That's all for you.
How are you?
God save you. May the Lord watch over you.
Jesus Christ be praised. How may I serve you?
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Good luck then.
Has something happened?
Right here.
God's blessings. God be with you.
Sir? It's me, sir, Henry.
Jesus!
Sir? It's me, sir, Henry.
God grant you health. How may I help you? See you later.
I need the key to Jeschek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
What?
Henry, I'm glad you came. Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor,
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced, and after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
Why would Sir Radzig want your allegiance? You're a criminal, and that's how you'll be treated.
Good day to you.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
God be with you.
God! God! Oh!